like you say that, and you realize that you've kind of been in this part of the tunnel before, and you're like, wait a second, I think we took a wrong turn. And then you get back on track and back to doing what you need to do. So yeah, you guys are maybe a little bit more lighthearted now that you're not, in immediate death range for the past 2 days.
See about that.
So this is like the beginning of your adventuring day when you guys wake up.
I just want it noted that Zetch is constantly checking the ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely. The ceiling here is actually fairly low, but when you get out into this area, it definitely goes up beyond even the sight of those of you with dark vision, and so that probably kind of gives you maybe a sense of like vastness. Like you guys didn't realize that you traveled this far underneath the ground. Jericho, you're reverberating again. You guys didn't realize you traveled like this far underground, right? It's definitely a little bit disconcerting, maybe, for most of you.
For male, it is due to the fact that what was the friend? Jebediah. He said that it would only take a day or two. We've already passed that tremendously.
Yep.
And it's like, how long do these tunnels actually go?
Mm-hmm.
How low do you go? How low can you go?
So, Male is he's now getting more and more worried.
So, to the north here, the terrain, it kind of changes a little bit. Marcus, you notice that as you're kind of walking through this area, since you were in the front going up there, Marcus, something hits you in the face, and it's like if you've ever been hit with a spider web, that's kind of what it feels like.
Oh, God.
And you kind of like wipe it away, and then there's like that one strand, and you kind of like wipe it away, but it's probably the first sign of life that you've encountered in the past 2 days.
Shelob!
So do you mention that to the rest of the party?
I say, guys, there's probably some fucking spiders. You can go first, Rocco.
So
I go back here with Jericho, and
in addition to that, probably Milo. Milo, you get this weird kind of sense that kind of being watched feeling. Nobody else in the party has expressed any being watched, but maybe you're just more attuned to something. And you can feel that Hedwig probably sends you a message and says that she senses it too. Like something's either watching us or monitoring something, or there's powerful forces at work here. All right, go ahead and stop right there. Marcus, in this area, you notice that there are the webs are just getting more and more prominent. You can actually visually see some on the ground in these areas here. As you travel in that direction.
I'm gonna take out a torch.
Hey, I said stop. Go back.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were good to go again.
Nope, not yet.
You touched me.
I know. So yeah, we're still going with under the assumption your hammer has the light on it, right?
Yeah. My hammer still has the light, but I'm gonna throw this torch away when we begin combat and use my warhammer, right?
Sure. So you grab a torch, and what do you do with it?
I grab my torch, and using my thaumaturgy, I just kind of whip the flame on the ground below me. Okay.
So yeah, the flame. Are you trying to make contact with the web with the flame?
Yeah.
Okay. So the flame makes contact with the webbing, and you can see it start to shrivel up, and then that shriveling, that kind of ripple effect, goes beyond your sight. It's just it affects almost looks like the wall was moving when you hit that web and disconnected it from something.
Did the web actually burn?
Yeah, the part that the fire hit. Yeah.
But it didn't spread.
No. Have you ever lit a spider web on fire? It doesn't actually follow the strands.
Yeah,
it just kind of melts away that instant, and then.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's like cotton candy.
That's a very good analogy for it.
When I see this, the web, and just sort of shudder and go away, I'm gonna stop and call to the party. There are things of chaos here. Watch yourselves.
I move.
And
Yeah, you guys can totally move.
Bitchin'!
I'm gonna wait and stay with Zetch. I'm gonna stick just creatures.
So yeah, Rocco,
Evil
you can
things
see it
and
too.
chaos.
Down in this area, in this
Oh,
pathway.
that way?
The webs are just like, as you get farther down there, the webs are just like lining the walls. Maybe like you can see it now even more clearly. The webs are just completely covered everything.
Oh.
I'm gonna stick very
So,
close to Zetch.
Stop right there. Everybody stop. Raka,
Uh-oh.
I believe you recognize that figure.
It literally scared me for a second. I wasn't expecting it.
So, it's that's the kind of general shape, and the only reason you know what it is the entirety of the body and the arms and the legs are completely cocooned, and just one of its claws is hanging out, and just kind of like just dangling, because it's kind of suspended in midair. But you can tell that it's one of the claws of those creatures that you fought previously. But it's completely cocooned and not moving and appears very dead. And it's kind of like suspended, and you can see now, like the strands of web are thick, that surround this thing. Maybe like the size of a normal human like forearm is the thickness of some of these strands that are suspending this creature in midair.
Okay.
Do you do anything with that information?
I tell
And
him.
actually, I think that most of you can see it because Raka actually has light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys can see that too as Raka approaches.
I approach it very carefully, and I keep my eye on the ceiling.
Yeah. So the ceiling comes somewhat low here, actually, and you can see again. It's like walking. You've been in this kind of like dreary, like dark area. This webbing is all like it's so thick now that it's got like that white, that kind of like glassy look to it, and it is just covered. This whole cavern right here is just covered. in it.
I like to light a torch and attempt to set the cocoon on fire.
Okay. Before you do that, any of the rest of you are going to move any closer to this happenstance?
Yeah.
I give you this
I'm
option now.
sticking like side by side with Zetch this whole time
Okay.
because I know he's very
All right.
fire.
So
Vale's
that's
gonna be
probably
watching down this way.
yeah, that's probably good right there for the rest of you.
Yeah.
So Raka, you take out a torch and you light it, and it kind of because the light spell on your hammer is not quite the same as the torch, and the torch it lights up the cocoon, and as soon as the strands start to burn away, this just black ooze just dumps out of the ground.
I like to jump back.
Yeah, absolutely. You can totally take a step back. That's no problem. Just starts to dump out of the ground, and you can tell like it's the dissolved carcass of this creature. Like maybe there's a couple like pieces of plating that haven't quite dissolved. But again, liquid hits the floor, and it just completely gets absorbed into the ground very quickly. And the light, the thing after it starts to like crash, and you can tell that like the strands become weaker, and then it just kind of like slings to the side and falls like into this wall over here, just like spraying that gory oozy stuff kind of all over the ground and the wall now. So Milo and Mail, you're the only ones not like in the webbed area.
Yeah.
So you might be the only ones lucky enough. So when you do that, Raka, you start to get really itchy, and I need everybody to roll the initiative because you just disturbed the lair of something.
What are we rolling? Initiative?
Initiative, yes.
Yeah.
Raka decided to light the spider food on fire. I think that's an appropriate initiative call there.
I regret nothing.
We are all super prepared for this.
I don't know.
Super
I mean,
paranoid.
Do you
Your
think
DM
I'm gonna let Joust get away?
Your DM telegraphed it enough, I think.
I think.
But the cool thing about spiders...
Milo's petting Hedwig. Or no, that is Hedwig. Never mind. Hedwig is
Well,
very...
spiders are birds' enemies, really. There are spiders that exist within our world that eat birds.
Bird eaters,
for fuck's
yeah.
sake.
Dude, those things are fucking terrifying. I've seen videos with the spiders.
Have you seen the Goliath spider?
I believe so. Those things are fucking just
The thing that's bigger than an average person's hand.
Nice
camel spiders. They're also nice to look at.
I'll tell you what sucks though is where I live, we have brown recluses and black widows.
Lovely.
Me
I would
too.
way rather be bit by a black widow than a brown recluse.
Yeah, fuck
Well,
yeah.
yeah, because if you get bit by a black widow, you know you got bit.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Can we stop for a second and notice that Jericho's is 21.5?
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I mean, that way the order isn't.
Wait, how did you?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
He
gets
went
it.
with, he went with the dex modifier, I'm guessing. Because he would probably have a higher dex than Raka. So
Well,
he would probably act
no,
first.
Yeah, but how did he change it to the?
No, yeah,
0.5?
I didn't edit that. I think that might be a new Roll 20 feature.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
edit
you
my
have
own.
Jack of all trades, don't you?
Well, no. Like, I can edit my own.
Oh, you can
Oh, you
edit
can
your
edit
own? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Can't edit others, but you can edit your own, I believe.
Ooh,
Yes.
what?
It might make it easier for DS.
Oh my god, yeah, you can.
Oh, snap.
It's okay.
Little handy.
hmm I can always just look at the roll, you know, right?
Yeah.
He didn't think that far.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
That's right. Alright, so... Yeah, so I think that I need to roll some semi-secretive rolls here.
Some
So
stuff.
that I can see when these things come into play.
Glorious.
Brilliant.
I'll be listening to Queen a while.
I will never let chaos go undisturbed. If it is there, I will fuck with it. That is the rule of the Starstala clan.
Alright, so while he's doing those rolls, go and read all this.
Goodness gracious me. Okay.
I really want to see that.
Okay.
The movie, I mean.
So, descending. So, Raka, you look
Uh-oh.
down at yourself, and you probably didn't notice beforehand, but now it's starting to affect you. You appear to be covered in minuscule spiders that are just crawling all over you. It's kind of like how you step in an ant pile, and you don't know that you stepped in an ant pile, and then all of a sudden they're all over your legs. It's a very similar situation to what's going on here. And for the rest of you, you see there's some movement in the back of the tunnels here, but you can't quite make out what it is. Cool. And appearing from behind some of the thicker webs that kind of like crawl out, you see these massive forms.
Great. So she called and I'm like, oh,
By massive,
and she was just like,
do you mean gargantuan size?
No,
Oh,
I do not.
shame. That's okay. I plan to incorporate a colossal size, so that's going to be fun when I do that.
Milo, what's your dex bonus?
What?
Milo.
Who?
Mine's 2.
Okay, yeah, they beat you then. Cool. So, and also, for the three of you that are standing right here, you see there are spiders like dropping down from the ceiling once Raka alerts you of their presence. But Zetch, you get to act first.
All right. Is this just one mob, or is there more falling right there in that spot?
It's technically a swarm of mobs.
Okay. I'm going to burn a sorcery point.
Mm-hmm.
The first point is going to be to turn Burning Hands into a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn the crap out of that mob.
So you're going to cast it upwards, not
Yes.
affecting your party? Okay, cool.
Correct.
Do it. I want to see it. Dexterity. I fail.
Nope.
They take all of the damage. So they are burned, but when your burning hands like subsides, there's still more following. Or falling.
Okay.
Following.
And then because that was a bonus action, I'm going to follow it up with a firebolt.
That is an acceptable turn. The targets are really small, and your firebolt just kind of like maybe singes one or two of them, but you don't think you did anything significant as they're falling from the ceiling.
Did I seem to have done a great deal of damage with the burning hands?
Yeah, no, about half of them are left compared to what you saw in the first place.
Okay.
Jericho. Jericho.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh wait, hold on. Haha. I muted you earlier when you were reverberating on us. My bad. Go ahead.
Rude. Okay. I'm assuming you can't really stab a swarm. I
You-
can see this giant spider
You
coming
can
out.
totally try.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I can, however, see this giant swarm coming at us from the north. Giant spider coming at us from the north. I think that's the only one. Oh, no, I can see a leg of another one.
Yeah.
I have this.
Huh. Can I bane both of the giant spiders that are in line of sight for me?
Sure.
Yeah. That'll
It's a
That'll do
charisma
to begin
save,
with.
right?
In case
Oh,
anybody
see, they
doesn't-
actually have shitty charisma. Let's see. The one
Yeah,
that's
it's
closer to
last.
Raka first fails, and then the other one fails. They both fail.
That's nice.
They both are
And just in
big.
case anybody else hasn't noticed, Jericho will point out there are a couple of really big ones coming at us
Mhm.
from that way and also over that way.
Mhm.
Jericho.
Anything else from Jericho?
What was the third target of Bane?
I'm maybe going to take a step back behind Zetch.
Yeah, you could target a swarm for your Bane attack. Just kind of blanket it on them if you want.
I'm more worried about the. Right. I have a third target. So yeah, the one that's all over Raka.
Okay, cool. Your Bane settles over Raka.
No!
Wow,
They fail hard.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
those tiny spiders have no charisma. What a shock!
I've always found spiders to be pretty charismatic. They've always convinced me to do stuff.
Now, that honestly might have been the worst roll I've ever fucking seen.
Yep.
Not
pretty
only
bad.
were it ones, but they have
Raka,
a
you are
minus
covered
5.
in spiders.
I rush him. Can I lead the swarm and just rush this dude?
Yeah, some of them are still. Well, no, actually, they're on you already.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you could totally rush over there and try and kill him. That's no problem.
I would like to frenzy rage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll reckless attack, and then first I'll attack the swarm, then the giant spider.
Okay, so with
Legend-
the swarm, it's already on top of you, so you can't use your weapon.
So I'll just use an unarmed.
Yes, you can totally unarmed. Just try and beat them the hell off. No problem.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay. First I'll do the unarmed.
You get one, by the way.
I get 2. Oh shit! Yeah, I do.
Rage takes a
Yeah,
bonus.
because you raged. Yeah, you should get your main attack.
You know what? In that case, I'm gonna just fuck this dude up.
Alright, so you're just gonna bludgeon him?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna piercing this guy.
Oh, piercing on the big guy?
Yeah.
You hit him, no problem, and you do indeed fuck him up. He already looks like he is messed up pretty hardcore.
Suck a dick, bitch!
It like impales like his thorax, and like this nasty smell assails the air, and it kind of chitters a little bit, and its legs kind of shake a little bit.
I
But,
look at
it's
the
still
little ones
alive,
around.
barely.
I look at the little ones around me and say, "I'm about to make you kids Batman."
So the swarms descend, and yeah, they think Zetch is a target here. Zetch, they are all over you, and they are going to attempt to leave little bites all over you. Nope. Nope, your fire has quelled their wrath for now. But for Raka, they have advantage on you.
Bring it, bitch!
16?
That
Minus
hits.
24.
But
Oh, yeah, hold on. They are Bane. So it's actually a 15.
Yeah, so that still hits.
Then you take 7 damage from them.
7. Alright.
Yep. So these little things start biting you, so it's gone from itching to like almost like fire ant bites. And it's starting to be a little bit painful.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Well, you're about to find out. So from around the corner, there come these creatures that appear to be spider-like humanoids.
The hell?
Oh shit! I know what these things are called.
I don't want to be here anymore.
They start running around and they see like what's going on. They survey the scene around them. And let's see this. How close?
I'm not okay with this.
All right. So one of them is going to. This one in the back actually is going to shoot. Its mouth kind of like its jaw kind of unhinges and its pincers spread, and it shoots like this glob of nasty webbing at you, Raka.
Bring it, bitch!
Let's see here. Did I get this? Why did I send out a visual? I don't know. That's not what I want. I want 11. So it hits you. You are automatically restrained. So it hits you and it like maybe it lands against the wall next to you and you're automatically restrained, and you can use your action to make a DC 11 strength saving throw to break free on your next turn. But you are restrained until then. It's kind of like an automatic thing if you get hit by it. It's not like a grapple check.
Oh, well, I already have advantage, so.
Yeah. And then the next one is going to shoot some webbing at you, Marcus. But you are out of its short range, so it's going to be at disadvantage.
Alright.
18, I think, still hits, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so Marcus and Raka are now stuck to the ground by these webs that have ensnared them.
Suck a dick, bitch, I'm immortal. I'll kill all of you. Raka shouts.
And Raka is stuck as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't think it's going to be a problem for me.
Yeah, but you still have to use your action to get out of it.
Thankfully, I'm frenzied.
Thankfully. Marcus, this webbing is like, it's pinned your arms like against your body, and it's like covered all down the front of your legs, and it's like starting to harden, and you're trying to wrench yourself free. What do?
I try and break it.
Okay.
I don't like being in this web. I fail.
You are unsuccessful.
Okay, and then afterwards, I'm going to use my... Yeah, okay, I can still use it. I'm going to use my Shield of Faith.
Okay. Can you take a bonus action while you're restrained? not sure
Yeah.
that you can.
You
Yeah, because it only stops your movement. So I was just looking up to make sure I could.
Does it stop attacks?
It
Nope.
does.
It does.
Yeah, restrained is bad. Restrained is like the bad grapple. Let me
I mean,
read it
if
right
we
now.
really,
It
rules
doesn't
right
say
now.
anything that you can't attack.
What restrain does, it removes speed from the creature. Can't get any bonuses
okay, no,
to its
yeah,
speed.
you can actually still attack. It just you have
then
It
I
also
don't
have
care.
advantage against the creature, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
yeah,
And then it
yeah.
also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, fuck. I don't give a shit about this then.
Yeah, no, you can totally just start attacking it with regular attacks if you attack with
Yeah,
special.
I don't care.
Okay, cool. So you have your Shield of Faith, so you have 2 AC, plus 2 AC. Cool. The big guys. So,
Come at me.
5, 10, 25, 30. So this thing comes around the corner, intent on killing Raka. And Raka, I mean, they're both probably going to attack you because they don't have a whole lot else to do.
Suck a dick. I'm gonna kill all of you. I'm gonna stick my dick in you when you're done.
So they both have advantage. They both hit, and I need you to make me 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Got it.
Looks like you might pass both. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so you take, that's 4 plus 2, so you take 6 piercing damage. And
Okay.
then you take, you're not bear, so you take full damage from poison. But since it's half, you take 2 plus 2, so you take 4 poison damage as well.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
Milo, that feeling of being watched, it's now that this has started to occur, it's growing stronger.
oh god. Anyway, still just going to move up slightly, kind of actually see some stuff. Oh. So what are these things?
They're like humanoid spiders. They walk on 2 legs. They have these pincers at the end of their hands, and their faces have pincers as well. And they're the ones who spit the nasty webbing stuff on Marcus and Raka.
I
They
know
are
exactly what these
Spider-Men, if you
fucking things are. Ugh.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just cast Magic Missile. One going to the spiders attackingZetch, and then just going to throw all the others at.
Okay, so 2 at the first Spider-Man, and 1 at the spiders. So the spiders that are onZetch
Ooh.
take another 5 damage. There's very few on you now,Zetch. You feel like you could probably beat them off fairly easily with your next turn. And then 10 damage to that guy, and he takes the hits, and he just like turns and looks at you, Milo.
Brilliant.
He doesn't appear too put out by that.
Sure.
Male? So, Male, you can't see a whole lot, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Mel just starts hearing a whole bunch of shit,
You
and
hear Raka screaming.
yeah, I actually am going to have to dash because I can't see anything. I'm too far back. So let me just remember where I'm pretty much going to be behind Milo.
Right,
All right.
right behind Milo.
And just doink, and that's my turn
Okay.
because I had the dash.
Hedwig, at the start of her action,
Yeah.
she goes, there's something else here. You can feel it. It's watching us. And now you can give her command, whatever she's gonna do this
Yeah. See, this is where I like to roleplay a bit. Hedwig is not going anywhere near those giant spiders.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably just going to get Hedwig to kind of just scout about a bit, kind of over here, see if she can
Okay,
see
sure.
what's giving that feeling.
So you're gonna essentially put her on lookout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great plan for Hedwig right now.
Mhm.
Roll me a perception check for Hedwig.
Cool. Perception. With advantage. Doesn't matter.
13. Not bad. We'll see what happens there with Hedwig's. Hedwig's basically taking the. Can Hedwig take the dodge action? I think.
Yes,
I think she
believe
can.
they
Yeah.
can.
I think familiars can. Yeah. So she's taking the dodge action. She's looking out for more trouble. Sounds good to
Yeah.
me. Zetch.
I am going to use my action to use produce flame to kill the rest of the spiders around
Yeah,
me.
absolutely. That's absolutely something you can do. You can just light it up in your hand and just burn the spiders over your body. That's no
Yep.
problem.
Yep, that's my goal.
Cool. Roll me a produce flame
And-
attack.
Is lols.
Why did you do 4
Why is
cold?
that cold damage?
Because it was formerly something
Oh,
else.
okay, so it's really only 1 fire damage.
It's 2.
That's 2 fire damage.
Oh, right, because you reroll once. There's still some on you, but there's a few less than before.
Why does that say cold? Because it's not in the macro.
I don't know. It's weird.
Because you have the second.
You probably have the thing selected. You have to uncheck the green box, and then it'll go away and not roll it.
Yeah, my spells were most of them were fucked up too when I logged in.
Also, it should be mentioned, like, Jericho, if you wanted to help Marcus get out of this, you can totally go make the strength check. So just pull him out of the webbing. That's something that you can totally do. But it is your turn, Jericho, unless you want to move.
Yeah. Right. Could I not cut through the webs at all?
You absolutely could. They have a hit point pool and attack. But yeah, you can either make the strength check or you can pull out a yeah, I mean, none of your weapons really do slashing, but the short sword might be efficient at that.
I was gonna say, yeah, the short swords.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. You can pull out one of those. and
yeah,
try and
I'm
hack
gonna
at
see
it.
if I can set our friendly neighborhood war priest free.
Sure.
So,
Just normal attack.
and I didn't specify that I already had both short swords in hand. I can't use the offhand, can I?
You can totally pull one out this turn and hack,
Yeah.
and then pull the other one out next turn for a free action.
Okay, great.
So
Ah.
it is still on him, but it is mostly destroyed.
Well, at least I didn't miss the web.
Correct. You did not miss.
Yeah.
You're
and-
sitting there hacking at it. Marcus, it'll probably be a bit easier for you to break out now.
And given that Raka is covered in webbing and also spiders and also surrounded by spiders,
Yes. he
I'm
is.
going to toss him Bardic Inspiration.
Excellent. Okay. Raka, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Ah!
Power of friendship, Raka.
Yeah.
Speaking
Alright,
of,
I'm gonna do some. First, I wanna reckless attack. Hey, can I do my bonus attack action first?
yeah, sure. It doesn't matter the order, I don't think. Well, hold on. Let me read Frenzy. Hold on. So with Frenzy, does it say when you take the attack action, you can also
I'll
use
check.
this attack? Because if it does, then you have to declare using the, like,
The attack action.
yeah.
No, wait, hold on.
Why is this being retarded?
No, it doesn't specify
Okay, it
that.
just says you can use a bonus action. Then yes, absolutely. You can choose whichever order you want.
Alright,
use
first
your
I'll do
attacks
the
on that.
bonus action attack with the reckless attack.
At whom?
The one that I really hurt.
Okay, sure. It's a
Bludgeoning.
normal attack because reckless counters the other thing.
Oh.
And
Wait,
your
hold on.
weapon, because
Don't-
you're webbed, you have disadvantage.
The restraint causes disadvantage?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Oh,
But
shit.
your reckless attack changed that to a normal attack.
Oh, okay.
So
So I'm.
yeah, so you swing your hammer and it kind of slips a little bit, and it chips a little bit on the side of the wall. I still want you to track it, even though you have mending and that's broken, but that's okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna just swing at it again.
Okay, with the regular attack.
Yeah.
I think that will do it.
And hold on,
Ooh.
am I gonna use Bardic Inspiration?
Bardic Inspired up. So yeah, so you swing at it. Is it bludgeoning or piercing?
Bludgeoning.
So you swing at it with the flat of your hammer after missing it the first time, and Jericho's words of friendship kind of sink in right at the moment. You're like, yes, and you smash it into the top of this creature where you would have normally missed, and it is dead.
Suck a dick, bitch!
Its legs kind of curl up underneath it.
I'm about to get fucked.
All right, swarm of insects. We'll go against Raka first, and they have advantage. 18.
Hits. So
And minus D4. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
They are baned.
Still
16.
hits.
Still hits. So that's or 6. You take 6
Yes.
damage. And then on you, Zetch, they're mostly destroyed, but there's still a couple hanging out. Take 6.
I might need some help.
Raka says nonchalantly. Cool. Alright, so then these other things get to go. These nastinesses. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Alright. So one of them is going to come to there. The other one's going to move to there, next to you, Raka. One of them's going to attack Raka. One of them's going to... See, well, Marcus is webbed, so he's probably going to attack the person that's not webbed. That's going to be Jericho. So, the one against you, Raka, it's going to attempt to slash at you with its claws, and then it's going to attempt to bite you.
Got it.
And they have advantage. Thank God for advantage.
What? Who are you thanking for?
So you take 4 plus 2, so you
So I
take
take
6.
3. 3 plus 7, I take 10 damage.
What?
You
Yeah.
take 7. Because aren't critical damage?
Oh, yeah,
rolled
technically they're
together?
tied together. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on,
yeah,
wait.
you take 7 damage, Raka.
Oh, hold on a second. For the, you know what? No. I take 7 damage altogether?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
remember, if you want to use your stone's endurance, it'll take it off the front number. It's
Yeah,
14, and then it'll get reduced.
no, I'll just take my minus 7.
Okay, 7 damage, cool. And then it's going to attempt to bite you.
Got it.
21 is going to be a hit.
And then I would like to use Stone's Endurance on this.
Okay, cool. So it's 14 up front, so let's see how much you reduce. Might get it all. Oh, no, okay. So it's 3. So you take, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. It's more than 14, because you're not resistant to poison. It's actually... Oh, no, yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm stupid.
I'm confused how this works.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to negate all of the piercing damage, because this is a weird scenario, because it's double, it's 2 different types of damage.
And then I make a con save?
Yeah,
Yep.
but make a con save. So you're going to take, 3 poison damage, and then
4.
you pass the con save, so you're good.
So I take 1?
No, because it's poison damage.
Wait, hold on. So, but it takes... Save success, no effect.
Yeah, okay, so
The
you
effect
take
doesn't
the damage
happen.
automatically.
Poison damage.
Yeah.
This happens.
So you with your 11, you negate 6 of the piercing damage, and then also 5 of the poison damage, leaving 3 poison damage left over. You're not resistant to poison damage, so you're going to take 3 poison damage, but you do not have the effect of the poison because you passed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in fucking trouble, guys.
Nah, you're good.
And then Jericho, the other thing is going to slash at you with its claws. That's a hit, I
Claws.
believe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not even worth me trying to use cutting words on that.
You
Probably.
can use it for damage.
If you wanted to, but it's going to bite you as well. Does 14 hit you?
Wait,
No, it does not.
how come it got two? That thing got 2 claws against me.
That was a different monster.
It didn't. It got a claw and a bite. It's using its.
wait.
When I say claws, it's using its claws simultaneously to attack.
Oh, okay.
That's just the name of the
Okay.
attack. That's not how many attacks you're taking.
Oh, okay.
So you take 8, Jericho, but you dodge the bite.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably hit your armor, right?
Yes. Wait. No.
No, you dodge a
No, it does not.
Awesome. Marcus, you can break
All
free. You have a target though, as well.
So having all of this like spider web crap just surrounded on my legs, but these creatures that have run up to me, I say, fuck these monsters of chaos! Crush them, Galmaraz! And I cast a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to
So-
say this, but what does your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like Galmaraz. It looks like the Hammer of Sigmar.
Cool.
Yeah, because, Warrior Priest of Sigmar. It has to. And it does force damage, so you know.
So where are you going to place this? Actually, I'm just going to give you control of this token.
Alright, well, that's where I was going to place it. So,
Controlled by Marcus. Cool. So you
Alright,
place it right
and
there,
then-
and then your bonus action is to and it can also attack when it comes into play. So
yep. And
Have
I
that
am
set
also going to attack.
awesome. And are you attacking the one right in front of you?
Yes.
Okay, so its attack is a regular attack. Your attack is disadvantage, obviously. And they actually don't have that great AC, so you actually hit it with both.
Oh, cool.
So the force hammer comes down and it kind of reels backwards, and it gives you the leverage you need to like make an actual strike with your maul because you're restrained. But you swing and you hit it in the back, and you can hear the carapace kind of crack under your blow, and it looks pretty hurt now.
Cool.
Anything else? Marcus?
That will be my turn.
Cool. All right, so the one giant spider left, you killed its mate. So, Braka, it's not very happy with you currently.
Bring it, bitch!
To attempt to bite you with advantage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
You fail, surprisingly. But it's only 2 damage, so you take 4 plus 2, so you take 6 damage.
Oh.
But since you fail, no, never mind. That's just for damage. Cool. Are you at 0 hit points? Actually.
No, I am not.
Okay. Cool.
I am super close.
All right. Cool. So yeah, you take that much damage, and that is that for its turn. Milo. That sense of being watched is growing ever closer as the battle progresses.
Whilst how disconcerting that actually is, I think I'd rather deal with the problem
Yeah.
I'm facing right now than
The physical problem, right? Not the mental one.
yeah. Oh god, what the hell am I gonna do?
It's a mess, man.
Yeah. So which of the claw things?
Yeah, the one that's in combat with Marcus and Jericho, it looks pretty damaged. It looks pretty beat up.
Okay. I think then I'm just going to Scorching Ray it, because I need as much damage as I can get out on it. So 1, 2, 3. And fail pretty much epically.
So the first
The
one
rest
hits,
is
no
not-
problem.
Yeah.
The second one, there's a lot of like traffic in there, right? So like you're trying to
Yeah.
bend it around people, and it just misses with the other 2. But you do hit it for 6, and that is it brings it just a little bit closer to death. Anything else for Milo?
Be very cautious of what's kind of around me.
Yeah. So Mail, you probably see Milo like kind of like looking over his shoulder a little bit and like up, like he's throwing scorching rays, but he looks distracted.
So yeah, like if he's like distracted, and he looked up, like for a split second, Mail would look up for a split second as well. And do I see anything
The roof
for
looks like
a
it.
brief moment?
No, the roof looks normal.
Yeah. So then he's just gonna quickly like look back down. He sees the two smaller like spider-looking dudes
Mm-hmm.
like engage with Marcus and Jericho, but he's more interested in the bigger spider that's like mauling pretty much at Raka. So
yeah,
like,
you probably
he
because
runs
you just saw it
past-
sink its pincers right into like Raka's shoulder or whatever.
Yeah, so he just runs past Milo, and he's going to move pretty much to that wall. Put his back against this wall, and aim his crossbow down, and he's just gonna fucking shoot at this beastie.
You do not
And-
get Colossus Slayer.
Okay, that is all right with me. And boom. And I'm gonna use precision.
Okay.
Let me just do that real quick. And I will add 2 to the roll.
Well, you got just what you needed.
Hot damn!
So right at the last second, the bolt, the spider turns and it sinks into him, dealing 11 damage. It's pretty significant.
D10s, baby. They work.
I mean,
Would it
the
distract
spider. Well, I mean, you're kind of. Well, it depends on what happens on the swarm's turn, right? Because the swarm is still a problem for you, Raka.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have a plan. Don't worry.
But as like Mail like shoots his crossbow, he puts it away and draws out a large ass Bowie knife, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna get you, you little bitch."
Sure.
He's gonna end his turn there.
Is Hedwig going to take the same action that Hedwig took last turn, is to be a lookout?
Yeah, kind of keep scouting around because.
Roll a perception check for me.
Should actually say Hedwig's perception is 2 higher than this, so that's actually a 16. Because
Okay.
perception plus 3, not plus 1.
Cool. So Hedwig's going to send you a telepathic message, and then we'll let you address that on your turn.
Okay.
Let me just do this real quick. Do this. Do this. And this. Cool. Next on the list is Zetch.
All right. Jordan, if you could look over my macro, I have no idea where this cold damage is coming from. But I'm going to use another sorcery point for Produce Flame as a bonus action. Yeah, I have no idea where that cold is coming from.
Okay, cool. But you do. What are you attacking?
The swarm.
Oh, on you
That was,
with the
yeah, that
with
was
the
the
flame?
Produce
Yeah.
Flame on the.
So you definitely with that you think you burnt all the spiders off of you, and they are deceased.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my action to step here,
Cool.
draw my longsword, and doing green flame blade against this one.
Okay, so you used a sorcery point to use that as a bonus action. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I used Produce Flame as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Yeah, green flame bladed up.
Poor Jericho's internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
no joke. Need all pitch in and buy Jericho better internet. Oh man. Okay, cool.
Work with me here.
So you deal 12 damage to the first guy, right?
Yep.
That's good. And 5 damage to the guy behind it. Okay, cool. So I think we've described what that looks like, right? Before.
Yes.
So yeah, it just it burns and singes, and then jumps over to the next one and singes him. And this guy right in front of you, man, he is as close to death as you can be, pretty much. Which brings us to Jericho's turn.
Yes, it does. Can I fit in here?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I feel like Raka probably needs to be rescued.
I love you.
So Jericho's just going to nimbly dance around this spider creature. Sorry, Marcus, you're going to have to stay, webbed up for a little while.
It's fine.
And pour everything in that I have got.
Do it, baby.
Oh.
There's 15 health for you, Raka.
That feels nice.
Nice.
Fuck. God damn it, work, you asshole. Not you.
Is that it for Jericho?
Yeah, I think so.
That's an extra 30 damage to get
Now
through.
that I've
Yeah. it
cornered
is.
myself in there isn't really much I can do that won't provoke opportunity attacks.
Raka, it's your turn. You've been
First
healed.
off-
You're feeling a little bit better.
I'm tired of everybody getting advantage on me. I don't like it like this.
So I'm gonna break free. You succeed, barely.
Actually, I have advantage, so a little bit more than barely, please, sir.
It's still barely.
Fine, a little bit more than barely.
All right, you have broken yourself free with your action, sir. So you still have
And
your
then,
bonus action.
And I'll raging maul this bitch.
All right. Let's see it. Your maul misses.
No!
I get my shot now.
The reverberation is great. Anything else for Raka?
No.
Okay. So there's a swarm of insects on you, Raka. They're
Bring
going to
it.
continue.
I'm more powerful than ever. It misses.
They do miss because you did not recklessly attack.
Ah! Can't see it right now, but I'm giving double middle fingers to them.
Yes, indeed. Cool. So they just, it's not that they miss, because it's impossible for them to miss. They just don't get enough, bites on you to cause any significant harm.
Yeah, that would have hurt me a lot, actually.
Swarms are no joke, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the Dr. Robotic voice is no joke either.
Sure isn't. Alright, so these guys. Man, Zetch, you kind of hurt him bad. He might attack you. What's the intelligence of those things? Let's see. How intelligent are these things? Oh, they're a little below your average farmer. Okay. So I think that Zetch, you're going to be attacked by one, and Jericho, this other one saw you, casting magic and helping your friend, so it's going to attack you. So the one on Zetch first. It's going to claw you. Ooh, that's going to miss horribly.
Thank
you
God.
you actually you block it with your short sword, and it just chips off the little tip of his claw.
I'm using a longsword.
Longsword, and
Yep.
then it's going to lunge in and try and bite you, which does much better on you.
I'm actually going to use shield.
Okay, you're going to use shield. What's your normal AC? 16, so you bring up to 21?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You shield it up, and it gets, right to your shoulder, and the pincers come down, but they don't make contact. They get stopped by this invisible barrier around you. And then Jericho.
Yeah, I'm not playing with poison. Nope.
Claws against Jericho. That's going to be a miss.
Yep.
And then bite against Jericho. That's also a miss. These
And
things are not doing great.
I forgot how
Marcus.
good it is when things don't have advantage against you.
Yeah, they don't hit you every single time. It is not a concentration spell, Marcus.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, so I still have my shield of faith. Oh my god.
Wow, that's really fucking powerful.
Spiritual weapon is a really good spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's to make up for the factor that clerics don't get extra attacks or things like that if they wanted to play a warrior.
Yeah, and it's only a 1d8, so
Hey, a D8 still significant damage.
Oh yeah,
True.
definitely.
That's the average like martial damage. For
All right, Marcus, what are you gonna do?
all right.
You're
so
still webbed, but it's a little bit broken away.
Galmaraz is gonna slam into this guy.
Okay. Roll your attack for that. That's your bonus action. It hits him and does enough to knock him out, and he crumples to the ground under the weight of the spiritual weapon.
Very nice. And
for your
then
action,